Guess who's back again with another video. Very late. But I'm here. Maybe you've been waiting, maybe you haven't, who knows. But, hello. I am an artist, obviously. I don't like to call myself that though, because I just draw for fun. But I do like to post my art, like on here and Instagram and TikTok, which is what I want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about Instagram today, but it makes me so pissed. I hate the Instagram art community, but I'm more familiar with the TikTok community, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. And just art as a whole, because it pisses me off way too much. But let's keep it within TikTok as of today, right now. Yeah. So I have written down a few points. Usually I kind of write like a script, but today I was like, I don't need a script for this. I just want to talk. Besides, my scripts are just as all over the place as I am, so. But let's start with a pretty simple one that everyone knows, that happens everywhere to everyone because people are stupid, and that is tracing. TikTok has a lot of tracers. I would assume every platform does. I was even on Amino. I don't remember if Amino had any tracing, but probably because it's Amino. But I've seen a lot of people calling out tracers on TikTok. Just taking drawings, tracing them, claiming it as their own, or just tracing whole videos and posting them as if they were like the original artist, which they were not. There have been many like call-outs I've seen of that happening, which like it's good people are calling it out, but that doesn't mean it'll stop. But you can't make it stop either. But it's just such a shitty thing to do, to take someone's drawing and effort and put barely any in yourself because you're just tracing and then posting it. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, the tracers end up getting like the most credit and likes and views. And it's so sad to see. And kind of the same with just stealing content in general, which I haven't been subject to it, but I remember last week, probably, I don't know, I saw a video, just like an animation, kind of, with music in the background, whatever, like telling a story, and I liked it. I was like, this is nice. And then later in the week or the day, I don't know, it's not important, but the same person posted a new video addressing like a person who had reposted their original video and got way more views. Thankfully, I had seen the original before like the stolen one, and I was like, oh, thank God. Because I wouldn't want to give someone like I'm not going through all my likes to find it and take that click back, you know? So I was just really glad that I had liked the original rather than someone's like just reposted stolen video, because that happens a lot. People just take a video and claim it as their own, and it blows up, and the original artist is not credited, and most people just don't even know that that person is not like the original creator of that content, which I feel like happens more on TikTok than Instagram for sure, because TikTok is a video sharing platform, not really like just pictures. You can have slideshows and like green screens, but you know, it's not mostly pictures. So just stealing videos is unfortunately very like easy, and you know, make sure to have your watermark somewhere. Even though I don't do that. Like I have I don't even have a signature. I just write like the year I drew it in, cuz I don't signatures are hard to make, all right? They're really hard to make. On the topic of like stealing and tracing, we have art styles, which is a rabbit hole in and of itself. Because people like to shit on others for having like a bad art style, you know? No art style is bad. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know? So, but some art styles, you know, get more popular and known than others, so people just like, instead of like developing their own, they're just like, I like this art style, I'm gonna take it. And with that comes like tracing as well. Not all the time, but sometimes. And just art styles in general on TikTok currently kind of piss me off. Because of one style in particular that like that I don't like at all. I'm not shaming anyone for liking it or wanting to draw that way or like, I don't know, but jelly art styles, I don't know if you've seen them, probably, because they're really popular right now. It's usually just like a portrait of a girl most of the time from what I've seen. I don't think I've seen any guys in the jelly art style yet, personally. But oh god. They usually have like big dark eyes, juicy lips, a bunch of highlights and rendering and blushing, and like, you know, there's a lot of time and detail that goes into these styles. I'm not saying that it's like, oh, it's tracing, oh, it's zero effort, oh, blah blah blah, because I can tell a lot of effort goes into them. It's just they're so generic. And I've even seen a TikTok pop up on my For You page being like, practicing to get my dream art style, and it was a jelly art style. I was like, girl, you can aim for more than just the jelly art style, come on. Like, be original. I mean, I was kind of the same way. I'm not saying I wasn't. I remember there was this one TikToker I was obsessed with, and I wanted to draw like her so bad, but I can't for the life of me remember her username. I don't think I ever like tried to memorize it either. And back on my Amino days, there was this one artist that was a bit older than me, which, you know, doesn't really serve a purpose in the story, but she, looking back at it, her drawings weren't as good as I like made them out to be. Like, I'm not saying it was bad, because it wasn't. It's an art style, you know, stylistic, but ugh. I tried to draw like her so bad, and it looked awful. It was not good at all. And then I just kind of like gave up and tried to focus on my own style, which, you know, I feel like that's what people should do. Like, do what you like. So like, if you want to draw in a jelly art style or try to like mimic someone else's art style, go for it, you know. Just don't trace and steal. Don't do that. But I don't know, I just like people being original rather than like aiming to be a copycat of someone else. But maybe not a copycat, but just like oh, I like this art style, so I'm gonna do everything in my power and spend years to look exactly like it. Why would you do that? Like, you can take inspirations from jelly art styles, I feel like, and kind of like make your own out of it, but they just don't. That was just one video though, so I don't know if a lot of people are like that, but I don't know. Like, every time a jelly art style drawing pops up, it's a different person that drew it, but they look exactly the same. I'm not a fan of it, like, at all, personally. Like, I've been through many art styles. I don't even know how I ended up at the one that I have currently, but I drew since I was born, basically. I started off drawing those landscape drawings with the fucking sun in the corner and those trees that was basically just a big brown block, like a Pringles can with just scribbles at the top and some like red dots being like, yep, those are apples. And then just green, just a big old block of green at the bottom being like, yep, this is grass. No. If you've seen my TikTok, I have posted like a lot of like improvement videos and slideshows of how I used to draw versus how I do now. And I feel like that personal like development of an art style is really important, but I don't know. Is it just popular to take someone else's style? Is that what people are doing now? I don't know. I feel like it is TikTok's fault being the way it is. But, you know, like, do what you want to do. It's just not for me personally. On to a different topic. We have comments that are like rendering process. Why would you do that? I don't know like the exact point of commenting anything like that, but I think it is like I don't even know like what I think it is. It's just really annoying to see. Like, I like the people, like the creators, replying to that comment in such like a petty way. It's so funny. But I think it's like either, oh, you look like you traced, or your art style is so bad, how did you do that? I don't know. I haven't like fucking Googled it on, I don't even know where you would Google that. Urban Dictionary? Like, I don't know. It's just really annoying. Like, let people draw, dude. Come on. Another big point that goes kind of into TikTok and Instagram is a lot of artists and people go like underappreciated. I wouldn't say I do, but that's just the TikTok algorithm in general. I have time, so I will touch on it. TikTok is like, if you live in the US, you get everything from everywhere, you know? But if you live in Europe or Scandinavia like me, I will see only things from my country. It's so, like, well, no, I will see videos from the US most of the time. Sometimes from my country and like the areas around it, but no one else will see my video than like the neighboring countries or people here. It's so stupid. Like, I can think a video of mine has blown up if I get 30 likes or like 500 views, 200 views, you know? I'm like, whoa. Wow. But it's like, so many, I've seen so many artists that are literally like incredible, but they barely get any recognition for it, like even if they've been posting for like a year, because TikTok sucks. Like, the algorithm is so bad. If you're not American, no one will see your stuff. No one. It's like I said, I wouldn't say that I am that way, because I'm not really doing art for attention. I'm doing it because it's fun, but like, the attention is nice. Nice. But it sucks when you put in so much effort and barely anyone sees it, and it's... I remember a video of mine on my old account blew up so much. How many views did it have? I don't remember. Like 80,000 maybe? Maybe less, maybe more. I don't remember. It's been a while. It was basically just me comparing my art style to Shopkins, and then people commenting that it looked like Scott Pilgrim, like that art style, which is like, why would you say that? Don't do that to me. Like, it got a lot of attention. I think it got like 25,000 likes, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? But after that, I barely got any attention, and I was like, why would you do that? Like, that video was zero effort, and it was just a joke, but then when I actually put work in stuff, I barely get anything. Like, I appreciate the people following me, like, always coming back to, like, my stuff and comments. Like, it's really nice to have, like, a niche, like, a little community of people. But my god, TikTok. Like, I want to get something. I want to start a small business here. But it's hard when no one sees it. I would say that was most of the things that I wanted to touch on now, because I don't know if it needed to be touched on, but it's just, I don't know. And people are so mean on TikTok. Jesus. Like, things look off, maybe, or like a little different than other styles, and the comments are ruthless. Oh my god. I mean, I've gotten comments like that before, but I don't remember what they were, but like looking through people's comment sections, oof, some of the comments. Like, people posting like things like I do, like comparison from like old artworks to new. Some comments are like, the old was better, or like, you shouldn't have improved. Like, hello? Let them be proud of their improvement. Like, maybe that kind of art style was what they wanted, or like they're happy with it. Leave them be. They don't deserve that. Jesus. I don't know, like, every community has its problems, obviously, but art, like, do you know how hard that is? Oh my god, the pressure on drawing? Like, appreciate what people are doing, because everyone will get criticism on their art regardless of how it looks, and it's like, when you get that, and like, art is such a personal, like, experience, I feel like it's so important for artists to have their style and their work, you know? So when people are mean, it's like, it destroys you. Not all the time, but oh my god, it's like, you won't feel like drawing anymore, even if it brings you happiness. You might get art block because it's like, oh, I can't draw that good, and it's like, just be nice. I know that's hard. Maybe it's a lot to ask for, but oh my god. Like, one hate comment and I'm like, oh shit. Is my art that bad? Should I resort to a jelly art style? I don't know, like, it goes, like, there's so much effort that goes into it, so even if the art style isn't your cup of tea, don't say that. Like, you have no reason to be mean in the comments for a thing that you don't like. Scroll past it, it's not that difficult. Jesus. I'll leave my TikTok in the in the description if anyone really wants to check it out. And I'm glad you stuck around to listen to me again. And I'll be back another time. I don't know when, but I'll be back.